we are this morning. I still have not any update of my son. I reached out to Boston 25 that actually did a story about missing children in DCF in Massachusetts. I have been sent around in circles, sent to this email, that email, have replied, and there has not been any response. And there's also this common thing that's going on with these nonprofits and these organizations. If that's not your intention, you should speak clearly to me. No, not speak. You should write. You put it on your limb. You should write it out clearly to me and not just by email. And confirm to me your intention. Now, all this here to keep writing all this repeat, but only could do it through you, and it's not a guarantee getting a response. Well, it's not a guarantee they're gonna directly contact you. So that means it's like, so you the broker, but this some kind of broker thing that you might not even see the tangible, the practical. I'm gonna be writing up my story, sharing my video, using my likeness, or me and my son likeness in our story for a Lifetime movie for where that you may get the credit for, that you may get the points for, and my child not directly and specifically being covered, returned, along with these kidnappers being punished. And this here has to stop. And it's like, in the midst of tragedy, there you got to go to another trafficking zone, a remix trafficker, spin-off trafficker, deceitful, suspect, ticklers, ticket holder. Then someone not supposed to be emotional about their child being kidnapped and all the sodomy and sexual abuse that goes on when these children are kidnapped. Someone not supposed to be, that's beyond ridiculous. However, the same people that know me, if you know me and you fool around there, you went out the way to post on your timeline about any of these major headline topics that ain't need no further mentioning or so forth like that, left my child out. I mean on everything. I mean on everything you lead, whatever you rock and whatever you rolling in. Choke on shit. Choke on dessert. You not sharing about my child, or you respond to me about pray. Why don't you get under that post, that one post, instead of reposting it on your timeline, making a conversation, talking about it and everything like that? Because my child should be headline news. I should have the GoFundMe. My child should be returned to me. These people should have been investigated. And it's a lot of folks that I really am citing or reaching out for, or saying, oh, well, I'll take a little time out so that they can just cheaply or breadcrumb pray or take notes to go benefit themselves, secure themselves. You better be careful snatching stuff and lose your limbs like that. You don't want your children kidnapped? Don't play about mines being kidnapped. Don't respond to me with no prayer, because y'all don't be pray when it comes to those headline topics. Y'all share, y'all make calls, y'all give responses, you go do research, you share, you go find out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make a way. That way has to be made for my son. The way has to be made of all this scandal that's going on through the housing department. This here has to be raid, rescue, release of my son and with the housing. And I know good and well, if 100 of you all watching the video, 50 of you watching the video, it should be viral. I'm not really for center stage platform. The thing is, like I said, a lot of headline topics got it to headlines back in the day because of me. Back in the day, the footwork and the time I took out with my child at home, and on the road, and even while ill, before this here happened. A lot of these folks y'all getting there attending to, they don't care nothing but about themselves. They don't talk about their topic, and they're very charming sociopaths. Charming and deceitful sociopaths. Still have not heard back, of course, from Pebbles missing, lost, and trafficking. Still have not heard back from Larry Reed. Left him a message. Stop saying send you an email if you haven't got back to priority serious email. Joanna Sands Padoma is not a licensed. And don't tell me something that I'm telling you. Like I said, I didn't report it to the Department of Labor. It's been reported, not just me, not just the Department of Labor. And you're aware that I'm a journalist? It's been reported to the Social Work Department. Y'all got to get the shares. Y'all got to get the algorithm. Because it says 2 or more. And right now, it's really 2 tons or more at a second that got to go for my son. And I'm having a lot of folks that's coming up to me. And they tell me, can I ask? No, you can't ask me no question. Usually they want to answer the something to solve. They mad, but however, I can already see before they come to me, they either by themselves or they dumb. And that got to be eliminated, eradicated. I'm not going don't get there and direct me to minute or make less of my situation. Because what happened yesterday, it won't stop. It won't be less of them. However, no one could ever say, I only did. You could never say I'm for the money because, see, if I had the money, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't even be in this situation, number one. Number two, if I was getting the proper services that was available and had the proper network. However, coincidentally, all the resources was more so available, you know what I'm saying, at the time when I was helping people, you know what I'm saying, before my son was born. Not and helping them at no cost or breadcrumbs. Then you get these folks because you down on little time. They take all your energy, and yeah, I caught on to those that be setting me up so that I can intentionally be down at their mercy. But there's something else that can have no mercy on them. It's no forgiveness. And those of you that's preaching about forgiveness, this situation I'm going through, let this happen to you, and we'll see what forgiveness means then. Let this exactly happen to you, and we'll see what forgiveness means then. One thing, when you know that your child is buried and gone, you know that it's buried and gone. So definitely it should be all time and more time available. That algorithm ought to be up because I know I got good concept on here because people steal my concept. Very much with Saisha, peeling clown. That suspect to have a trick network going on out there throughout on the East Coast. 410C, 510C, whatever they titled it. Operation Stop CPS. And don't come back and say, like I see y'all do, many people, oh well, no, you can't never say I waited till they got up and I've been speaking out about it. Even with me being shadow banned. Y'all go run and invest so much time and so much lollygag topics, repeat topics. Y'all go follow about the RICO. Once you hear that one or two times, you ain't gotta get there and click on every story, everybody that write up a story about them. Y'all should be done got there and be done shared of my timeline. Y'all should have been supported along with the CashApp. That's like I said, it's something how those that have did the bad. Like I say, everybody got that calling when the girl child got a hickey on his head. He could walk, you know what I'm saying? He had just started walking. He was just getting over 20 pounds. He could have tripped over something. However, my child got patches of his hair removed and my child left with an afro. Hair was just combed when they picked up, freshly attended, fresh. Nothing was wrong. Even had a hospital paper from when my child was released. Somebody got a hold of that for me. However, I got someone go get those court papers. Stop getting that one and collect all data information as though you're gonna do something and then you ain't gonna do it. Go get those court papers at Edward Brook Courthouse, by the Haymarket Transit on New Sharon, there in Suffolk County, Boston, Massachusetts. Go do that. And if you're not coming where you know what I'm saying, big numbers with me and doing just as much as those that's advocate, and then I got some of these, like I said, all these folks that just stole concepts from me. All those, when I'm telling you, I had my radio platform, I ain't get there and play all those games like y'all did. Even if I was behind or late in email, even if I got back to you a week or two later, or I just got overwhelmed and may have missed to it, I got there and I just ain't I'm gonna immediately do the headline story. Or if I did do the headline story, I'm still gonna get there here and take time out and listen to the other person's story. All y'all that I got there and used to get there and stay up with till 4 o'clock in the morning, praying and speaking with you all and about resolution. However, when it come to all y'all unavailable now. Y'all just praying and y'all trying to lock in. But y'all ain't think about that with me going with my situation. You might have did a little $20, a little breadcrumb. However, I came. What I gave was priceful. I'm not gonna say priceless. It was priceful. Then someone get there using you for a tax deduction and for free services. Go around and call go railroad your housing because you won't get there and continue to slave labor for them. Because you have to fight against them and let them know, hey, I'm not going to agree to this. I'm not going to do this here. This is not right. A data trafficker. Data trafficker and slave labor. I tell you, this is beyond ridiculous. And don't worry about me. No, you know what? No, I'm going to speak to those that's going to appreciate this video. Let all those that mean no good, that come to shadow ban, that come, go pluck yourself away. Go play in traffic. I'm going to speak to those and appreciate those. Get more shares. We got to get the numbers up. This has been over a year that my son has been held. Being nice, being Little Red Riding Hood is not going to get me nowhere. All this humble humility, however, it ain't until situations get serious, you all quick to go share. You all quick to like. You all sit there all day and watch that. That's what they'll do. That's what they'll do. I'm talking about the lollygag. But I appreciate all of you that are sharing of my son. All of you that are doing everything to support my son. Even those that are, you know what I'm saying, that are homeless, that get there and donate something to my child. Because you know that about my son. You know I done did before this happened to me. I have been hard advocating very heavily worldwide. Not just for myself, not just locally, worldwide. For those of you that caught the 3 hours every Monday for 3 years, State of the Black Parent Blog Talk Radio, and there's the published contribution puzzle rise, which will be below. You want to know what I do? You want to say this and that? And people even get there and say, well, you ought to go there and you ought to go write this and that. Well, hey, there's puzzle rise. Why, no. I appreciate all you. I'm telling you, they got to hurry up and get weave out. Hurry up, and get the lime on. I appreciate all of you who are worthy of being the observers and the breathers of the sun and the air. If you ain't about community, if you got this thing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to even use the word you, because you have no business even watching my channel, but let me still speak about these that has to be highlighted. There are those that are in this Ifa, Ogun, and they have this thing here where what's their tribe, quotation tribe, and that's how they get these 510c3 and nonprofits. That if you're not, we got discrimination on things that's not even priority. It don't even matter if somebody discriminates. But if you didn't make it too obvious, and it's not even it's not essential. However, there are those that get envy. They want to get there, and they're upset at someone's scholastics. They're upset at someone's trustworthiness, and they will get there and they have this thing. Okay, well, if we, if they put a person up to, oh well, for the greater good, it's for them in numbers, the trans rodents, trans swine, to get the Mickey Mouses to get there and have and fly, have and flourish, while they put someone up to flounder. That's what they call the greater good. That must be eliminated, must be eradicated. Much that you not take these videos in vain. Let's be more concerned about cleanliness and housing and proper ADA services, as folks are nagging about masks, this and that, what happened at top, or who committed suicide. They'll spend all energy on that, and they're gone. That's what they wanted to do. It's not a nag, and it's nothing to be upset about, and it's nothing to fight for. Fight for what the living are fighting for. Those that are fighting that's not getting the services, especially those that have been a big time journalist in the community behind the scenes without clout, that have been the real activator, and that's been me and my son right now. Jaguar got to get ultimate the ultimate support. Return my son right now. Where's the rally for my son? I'm told they had a rally. Somebody told me don't say nothing. They supposed to had a rally. This and that. Somebody had throat cancer. I don't know. Now they sound like they miraculously here. Andre Crouch song. Thank you, Lord. It is. They had throat cancer, had their surgery, all that kind of stuff. And they seem like they miraculously here. And now the Andre Crouch song. Thank you, Lord. Now they want to tell. Now they come talking about praying, fasting. Y'all gonna stop making jokes and stop getting there using the most trustworthy on this earth and in the black community.